Well, it all comes down to this, and it is going to be a big one. We've not been helped in a week by other fixtures and games in hand. However, we are back today with a chance at Europe in our second Premier League season. We face Spurs and Everton, who are both in the race with us, and if we win them both, we've got a chance. Other results may have gone against us, but we've got a senior striker back fit today, and I'm feeling more confident than ever that we might be able to score an open play goal. Yes, hello and welcome along to part 34 of this FM06 Let's Retro Save from Luton Town. We are back today to face Spurs and Everton in 11th and 7th respectively, and those two positions separated by 3 points. We're in that mix as well. Aston Villa have crept above us to 6th after winning at Arsenal in the week, which is very frustrating. However, we've still got a chance at Europe, and if we can pick up 4 points today, I would expect us to be 7th or above, and I think that's then enough. If you're looking forward to seeing if it is, then please do chuck a thumbs up on the video. We've not got Peter Crouch, our top scorer, fit. We're still without Walcott and Leon Osman, but we have got Valentin Robert back. He's now wanted, which is a sign that we could make a big profit on him. But the fact that we've got a senior striker available may well help our team selection. We're going to focus on that in a minute, but for now, let's have a look at the Premier League table and this ridiculous race for Europe. Because while we're in 8th place, as it was pointed out there, we can still finish anywhere from 4th to 12th with 2 games to go. We are 4 points behind Newcastle. I think that's done now. But I think anywhere from 5th down to 12th is realistically feasible. Now, there are some sides playing against each other, as we are in this race as well. People will be looking at our game and saying, well, one of you's going to lose points. The same probably goes for Everton versus Blackburn, for example, today, 7th v 10th. So if Blackburn get a win there and we get a win, could get even tighter ahead of the final game. There's not too many other games today that involve that race. Aston Villa have beaten Arsenal in a week. Let's hope they don't beat the champions now as well. But overall, we're just so thrilled to be in this position. We were 17th last season and we were very thankful for the low points finishes, because if we'd been where we were last year, we would still be in the relegation fight with 2 games to go. And we would be very much looking over our shoulder, because Sheffield United beat Hull to stay in the race themselves. That point against us looks crucial for them now. But we've got the chance to push on for Europe. So let's go through to the team selection, because we have got to choose what to do with Valentin Robert and this team. We've got a couple of decisions we can make. Valentin Robert is good in the air, but he is only 5'9". He's not as fully fit as we'd like him to be. And he is a player who can play in behind. We've also got to decide whether we're going to play with the flat midfield 3 or if we're going to keep Sean Maloney up front, because that then makes the decision easier as well. If we're going on strength of the team, then the best decision is to put Robert as the target forward and then perhaps to put Maloney up front with him. If we're going for something that keeps us in a more steady tactical shape for what we've done for most of this season, then Maloney number 10 and Robert up front with Andy O'Brien is the answer. I'm genuinely at a loss as to what to do here. The one thing I have decided is, based on morale, it's going to be Feeney who drops out of the squad. Valentin Robert is going to come in. Is it going to be Nichols or is it going to be O'Brien? I think it's going to be Andy O'Brien. I think it's the right decision. Let's get players who are actually natural strikers up there. Spurs, if we go and have a look at their defence, have got some pretty big units there. So you look at the sort of players they've got. A 36-year-old there who's not quick at all. Maybe having a quicker striker as well is the option. Gian at the back, he's quick, but he's not electric. Maybe that's the way to look at it, rather than going for perhaps the more aggressive tactic with the target man, because Ledley King, if he comes back in, we're in trouble anyway, and he'd deal with either of them. So I don't think Andy O'Brien's got that advantage if he plays up there today, as he might have done against Sheffield United and Charlton. So this is the team that we are going for today. There's not much change at all. Valentin Robert comes in for O'Brien. I'll probably put him on the bench instead of Mancienne. And then maybe, do you know what? We'll take Mancienne out and maybe chuck Feeney on or Clark on. Have another striker on there, because there's no guarantee that Robert is going to last. And in fact, I might even go for Clark above Feeney because he's been that poor. There's going to be Peter Clark, I think. Oh, it's a big decision to make. Yep, let's go for fitness over everything else. Let's go for morale. Let's get him in. That's the squad we're going for today. Valentin Robert, please let your body hold up. And Richard Hughes at left wing back, please produce another solid display. Well, into the first half we go, and unfortunately, Ledley King has been brought back in, so maybe Maloney dropping deep there, and then Robert going up against Kristajic is not a bad idea. Michael Carrick in the middle is a top player. Robbie Keane up front has caused us pain over the years, and on the bench they've got a couple of younger players and a couple of half-decent ones. Ryan Jarvis, we tried to sign a couple of years ago. With 5 minutes gone, notice Lee Young-Pyo with the throw-in. He plays a 1-2 with Carrick to McMahon on the left. Options in the middle, McMahon in, and it's a great save at the front post from Schmeichel. Tips over the bar for a corner kick, and we survive one. This is going to be a backs-to-the-wall day. Do you know what I might do? I don't think I've done it yet. Is change the defensive formation round. I don't think I put Nichols back, did I? And that might be why we're in trouble here. Foley gets it away. My poor management is possibly going to cost us. Carrick goes long. Up the defender goes. Foley will clear it downfield. And now we can break. Valentin Robert, not quite going to make it. Phil Eiffel down the line. Robbie Keane should be beaten to that by Davis. Will he clear it convincingly though? Yes, he does. And now Robert's away. It just drifts out for a throw. Let me sort the midfield out again. We'll be back to continue in a minute. We're back into our more robust shape as Spurs have picked up an injury and we've got a throw on the right with Foley. Anton Ferdinand gets it. Almost gives it away, then does. That's going to be costly because he's left his striker out of position. He gambled going forward and he's made another individual error. Nick Basagno take a bow. That is superb. Gets all the way back to win the tackle. And I thought we'll throw in from the right-hand side. Bizavar gets there to the byline. Beats Richard Hughes. Ferdinand makes amends. Big clearance towards Maloney. Ledley King's a colossus back there. Robert goes up against him and loses. And now Spurs can carry it forward yet again. Bizavar out to the wide area. Eiffel beats Hughes. It's into the box. It's a great save. Schmeichel and again. Double save. Superb. Triple save. Brilliant from Kasper Schmeichel. And we survived 25 minutes, but we'd do well to get a point out of this the way we're going. Then we've got Everton on the final day who beat us 6-2 last time. I'm not quite as confident now as Carrick. Shots blocked by Ferdinand. Could it be the old smash and grab day? Maloney loses out to Tainu. We just can't get the ball down. Ferdinand brings it forward. Gives it away again. Anton! He's got to be a backup next year. We've got to find another centre-half because Anton Ferdinand, yet again, is costing us dearly. Schmeichel clears long to Robert. Kristajic has lost out. Robert's got an injury. He's hacked him down. You're a disgrace. Get off the pitch. Should be a red card. Robert's got the knock now. And he gets away with the yellow. That's not right. Maloney plays short to Ferdinand. Maloney again. Do not give that ball away. Carrick fouls him. Spurs just turning into hackers now. With half an hour gone, Robert's picked up the injury. And Maloney's got a free kick. If ever there's a time, good save. He's getting closer, is Sean Maloney. It's out for a throw on our left-hand side. It's been a really decent 35 minutes. But that injury could cost us as Maloney puts it in. Robert's up, hits the side net in. How long before we go for Andy O'Brien? I was planning to give him an hour. I might have to stop at 45. It's so frustrating because he was doing okay and then he gets hacked down. We're going to say we're happy enough. Encourage the boys. Robert's got to come off because we need him fit next week. That's the thing. Andy O'Brien will come on for him. He'll go back into his target man role. And we go back to the square peg in a very round hole. As we've got Andy O'Brien playing up front again. Hopefully he can do the job against Kristajic on a yellow card. The dirty man who's hacked our player down. And got another striker injured as Tainio picks it up. It was always a risk bringing him back this quickly. But didn't expect him to be injured from an impact one. As Robbie Keane's in. Good save Schmeichel. Flamini away. O'Brien will chase. He's up against Ledley King. He's not going to win it. It's long downfield. Was that offside? Certainly looked it. We'll take a 0-0 at this point. Let's just try and see it out. This is a free kick for Spurs. It would be insult to injury. Shouldn't even be on the pitch. Hacked down our striker. Should have been off. And now the 36-year-old Serbian defender has put one in the top corner. It's a great free kick. But we've been conned. We've been absolutely conned here by the officials. He should have been sent off. He was the last man. And now he scored the free kick as Maloney gets down the wide area. Chance to cross. O'Brien's in the middle. It's in towards him. Deflects for a corner. We're going to look at changes. Jermaine Genus on for them. They've gone one less striker by the looks of it. Maloney with the cross towards O'Brien. Loses out in the air. Back to Maloney again. Two on the edge of the box. Ferdinand's one of them. Don't really want him shooting. He had the Cassie spare as well. Poor decision making, not for the first time today. What do we do? Richard Hughes is struggling at wing back. Don't think Keane or Foley can play on the left at all. Not really. Certainly not in the wing back position. So it's a tough ask there, if I'm being honest. I haven't really got anyone to go on in that second striker role. I wanted to get Maloney back as the number 10. So if we go back to what our usual formation is, I could perhaps take Nichols off and go for Peter Clark. I know it's a big ask for him. Put Maloney in the number 10. And then maybe at wing back, we'll just do Hughes for Keane and hope that one of them can play left wing back okay. Who's better with their left foot? Neither of them. So we'll just play Keane left wing back. We'll see what happens. It's not the ideal scenario to chase this game, but maybe something special happens. I'm going to let DeCassi have more long shots because his rating's 18. And maybe he just puts one in the top corner. It's 19 now, in fact. If ever there's a day for that, it might be today. We've got an 18-year-old youth player on up front. Let's see what we can do. DeCassi, actually, more forward runs, more long shots, and hopefully some sort of result. We need a miracle here. Maybe a free kick from Sean Maloney. As with 15 to go, Davis picks the free kick up to Flamini. He's got two with him. King heads away, though. He's just too good back there. Basagno finds Davis. Up towards Foley. Wins the flick for Sean Maloney. He's done it. Super Sean Maloney, a third attacking player by putting that number 10 back in. And although the youth player up front has contributed nothing there, he's also contributed everything just by being there. Because Sean Maloney goes back into his favoured position. And Luton Town are back on terms and back in the European race. The goal we've conceded was a long-range free kick from a player who should have been sent off. But what can we do as Ferdinand heads away to Foley? Oh, he goes down the line to Clark, the youngster. Challenged by Kristajic, who, again, shouldn't be on the pitch. Don't know if I've emphasised that point. Keane gets to the byline. Chance to cross. Goes for more. Basagno away. Carrick picks it up. Back into the box. Cleared by Basagno again. Maloney beaten to it. Kristajic wide to Lee Young-Pyo. Ryan Jarvis is on out wide. He cuts in. Oh, come on. Penalty kick. It never rains, but it pours. This official, as Tainio's penalty saved, Genus is in on the rebound. DeCassi clears. Kasper Schmeichel saves the day. You can try as much as you want, Mike Riley. That explains everything, doesn't it? But you are not going to stop us. O'Brien's away down the left. Cross. Clark's in there. O'Brien to the byline. Clark. Oh, Robinson gets there. That is unbelievable goalkeeping. I thought Clark was about to be the hero. Curtis Davis goes for the wipeout option. Oh, it was almost a moment. Andy O'Brien again, sublime up there. Foley flicks on Clark. Peter Clark. Oh my God, he's saved. He looks a handful, doesn't he, the youngster? Got to give him that. He's physically very good, which helps him out. As Keane breaks down the right-hand side, someone needs to stop him. Ball in, Schmeichel does so. And now we've got some defending to do. Anton Ferdinand does it. He tries to go long for Foley. He's chasing Lee Young-Pyo, who will get there first. Can he force a mistake? Downfield towards Tainu. DeCassi wins it for Maloney. Peter Clark's in. Oh, just wide. Great reaction from the youngster, but he hasn't got the finish. Says Luton will take this. The way the game finished, I think we would have wanted more. We're going to say we're pleased because I want to keep morale up. And it's a good performance, to be fair. If we look at the overview, I mean, on another day, we could have won that. Not to be, and I guess we've got to be happy having conceded and saved the pen. What are the latest scores? Villa have lost. Charlton have won. Everton beat Blackburn. Does that mean we can't get top 7 now? No. Very much the opposite. We're above Villa now. We're 1 point behind Charlton and Palace and 2 behind Everton. So it depends what they do with their game in hand. If Everton don't win that other game, in fact, they'd probably have to lose it looking at the goal difference. We can then go above them on the final day. This is going to be one hell of a finish. Let's go and have a look at what happens in midweek and then get to our final game of the season against Everton, who, as a reminder, beat us 6-2 earlier in the season. Well, I didn't realise that there was one left in the Sunday fixtures. Crystal Palace win 4-0 at bottom of the table derby, so they are done. We cannot finish 5th. However, what happens in midweek will determine the rest. It is Chelsea versus Fulham. That doesn't matter to us. But Arsenal-Everton. Now, Arsenal last time I needed them lost at home to Villa. Can they do the job against Everton? Because if they do, our destiny's in our own hands. We beat Everton, we finish above them. We will be at least 7th unless Villa win by more goals on the final day. Who have they got? That's what we need to know. Villa are away at United. We're at home to Everton. So hopefully, even if Villa win, it won't be a big scoreline in terms of the goal difference. Oh, this is going to be very tense. Let's go and see what happens. Through to the midweek fixtures. Please, Arsenal, do the job. Here it is then. Wednesday night, Arsenal v Everton. We need an Arsenal win. Are we going to get it? 2-0 to Arsenal. So now we've got a level goal difference with Everton as well, which is great. So if we beat them, we will finish in 6th or we'll finish in 7th, depending on Charlton's result. They are away at Sheffield United, who are already down. So I think 7th is the limit of our expectations here. But our destiny's in our hands. We face Everton, and if we win, we secure a top 7 finish. Back in a minute, see if we can do it. Well, here comes a final day that is going to be fraught with tension. The simple fact is, though, we've got to win. If we do, we finish above Everton, and then we just see what happens with Charlton and Villa. Hopefully enough to get us into the top 7, and hopefully that's enough to get us into Europe. Let's go and see the team selection today because Valentin Robert is fit and Leon Osman is fit enough for the bench. Mike Zonneveld's got a knock. It might even be worth chucking him on as well. Says 1 to 2 days with a twisted knee. Richard Hughes hasn't been the best out there. If with 20 to go we can throw on Osman and Zonneveld, I think it might be the right decision. So as a result of that, we're going to have to make some bold calls to this squad. How do we go about it? Do we go with the attacking midfielder from the start? I think we do. We're going to go Sean Maloney, number 10. We're going to go Robert alongside Andy O'Brien from the start. Then on the bench, we're going to have Keane and Nichols, which I think is fine. Don't need a centre-half because O'Brien's in there. Ungalula will be replaced by Osman. And Steve Howard will be replaced by Zonneveld. I don't think we need Howard on there today. I know it's a bold call, but his average league rating when he's played this year is 5.88. And while he's improving, while it should be his final send-off, I'm not sure it's going to help us. Or do I put him on instead of Clark, who contributed last game, but not an awful lot? I think we're going to stick with that. It's a bold call to go for Andy O'Brien up front. Robert will hopefully stay fit. And then Sean Maloney is back in the number 10 role where he did so well last week. Richard Hughes is the only big worry, but Zonneveld can come on if need be. We are in to the final game of the season. Most of the tactical gambles have paid off in recent weeks. I'm sure we're due to get one wrong, but hopefully it won't be today. Well, here we go against a very good and experienced Everton team. Semia caused us issues last time. They've got Ida Johnson, Andy van der Meijden, Letai, Zach Knight, Hibbert and Phil Neville. This is going to be difficult work. Let's go and get into the first half. Their bench is pretty strong as well. Lassie Viss scored against us last time. Zalietta's a threat. Gilban's a solid pro too. But they've got an early yellow card and we need to get some early chances. Richard Hughes picks up a booking too. It was the last game against Charlton when we started so quick. Can we do it this time? De Cassie plays a 1-2 with Foley. Switch to Curtis Davis. Big ball up towards Robert. Wins the flick. Hughes is chasing it. It's beaten to Flamini, who shoots from distance. Wide of the post comfortably. 10 minutes gone. First chance to Luton. We've not made it count as Paul clears downfield. Foley intercepts. Finds Andy O'Brien. He couldn't, could he? Drops to Maloney, who's missed an open goal. Oh, Andy did everything for you. He put it on a plate. And Sean Maloney. How have you missed that? There was literally an open goal. What's going on? Please don't do this to me. De Cassie finds Flamini. Another good run. Good shot. It's in. How has that crept in? I don't know from the animation. It might have just been a glitch. It looked like it hit the post. And then the goalkeeper's head and went in. But the goal's been given to Flamini. It's his first for Luton Town. He's been an ever-present this year. It's his 36th start and his 37th appearance from 38 league games. And he has just produced a 25-yard strike that has somehow found its way in. Luton are 1-0 up. I guess at this point, we need to pause and have a look at the latest scores. Villa are 0-0, Charlton are 0-0. As it stands, we're 6th and we're going into the Europa League. But that's not going to hold off, is it? Schmeichel with a big kick downfield. I'm getting far too excited too early, though. O'Brien's won the flick on. Maloney's one-on-one. Please, Sean. To Robert. He's offside. Decision making. Andy O'Brien, absolutely brilliant. We have unearthed one hell of a target, man. And you know what? If we do this, which is still a big if, I'm taking some credit. Oh my God. Why even start to talk positively? We've unearthed a great target man in Andy O'Brien and Richard Hughes, one of our most experienced players. I didn't even see what he did. I'm gonna have to take Robert off. We're gonna wing it with one up front and Maloney running off him. Andy O'Brien is now playing up front on his own for Luton Town, trying to get into the Europa League. If we make it to the UEFA Cup as it is in this one, I am taking credit because tactically we are being pushed to the limit here. I'm going to say I'm pleased with the performance. Richard Hughes, I'm going to throw my toys out the pram at you. And that will probably be your last game for the club. However, we've got a job to focus on. Zonneveld has now got to get through 45 minutes, which is an even bigger worry. As O'Brien loses out in the air, Davis just punts it to him. And Andy O'Brien is a willing runner. He's having a time of his life up here. Maloney's trying to arrive. Flamini is arriving. He goes for the goal again. He's hit the target again. From no goals in a season, he fancies it today. Neville out to Mark Gonzalez, though. And against the 11-man Everton, this is a very big ask. Did we have someone sent off against Everton last time in that 6-2 on camera? As Ferdinand wins it back. Big ball down the line for O'Brien. Maloney's up with him this time. Find the cross. Please find the cross. It's in there. Maloney. Oh, saved. Zonneveld. Saved again. Oh, we're creating chances on the counter. Everton are throwing everyone forward. And we're getting chances to win this. We've got another injury, but Zonneveld crosses. Andy O'Brien's header saved. You wouldn't think we're a man down at the minute. Who is it with the injury? 29. Oh, Sean Maloney, isn't it? It's another striker. I mean, Leon Osman can do 20 at the end, but this is not good news. We're going to have striker problems going into next season at this rate, and we might well concede a goal as Foley gets a good challenge in. Neville's got the chance to cross, though. Deflects to Good Johnson, who heads over the bar. Oh, do we stick or twist? What do we do? With half an hour to go and a man less on the pitch, we could really do with someone getting sent off for them. But I don't think it's going to happen. The throw for Tony Hibbert finds Van der Meijden. I'm kind of waiting for the inevitable. We concede a lot of late goals. And a man down with a Davis mistake. We get away with it. Kasper Schmeichel, you might be earning every penny of that transfer fee today. Van der Meijden delivers the cross. O'Brien's up and clears. Zonneveld will chase it. Doesn't make it. There's just over 15 to go. The Everton chances are becoming more and more frequent as Schmeichel makes another good save here. I cannot handle the tension. The problem is, I don't know if a point would be an acceptable result at this stage. Ferdinand wins the header, so the longer we can keep it 3, the better. I think now we might gamble on the substitution because Maloney's starting to struggle physically. O'Brien I could take off and go for Clark, but that's leaving very little up front. And more importantly, O'Brien at this point, his main purpose is to defend set pieces. So do I care if there's actually a recognised striker up there? Osman is going to come on for Maloney. And I just hope that we can get a little bit closer. Leon Osman, please save the day. Please stay fit for 15 minutes. Do I get Nichols on the skipper? O'Brien starting to struggle in terms of match rating. Or do I leave it in case one gets injured as Osman to Andy O'Brien shoots from distance, is high and wide. I might chuck on the youngster. Just fresh legs up there, I think. As Schmeichel goes for the kick downfield. Osman will chase. Kilban gets there. It's away to Zonneveld, who's beaten by Van der Meijden, but he gets back brilliantly. Flamini clears to O'Brien. If we're doing that, then we might as well get Clark up there. O'Brien towards the byline, cuts back in, finds Flamini again, finds Zonneveld, 2 in the middle. Osman, O'Brien. Oh, great block. Thunder Diamond out for a corner. Superb defending. O'Brien has another go. Curtis Davis is up from the corner. It's out for a Luton throw. It's where we want it with 4 minutes to go. But it is far too tense for me to handle. I'm going to take off O'Brien for Clark. Just get the runner up there. And I'm going to time waste a bit more without changing anything else, I don't think. I don't really want to invite pressure, but it's worked generally this season when we've done it. So we're going to go back like that. Do I do the fullbacks as well? I don't know what Everton are playing at the minute. I think we might do. Let's just give up on attacking. Let's do what we've done a few times. It's not backfired much. And I know this is the day where it probably will all go wrong. But again, we've got to protect Zonneveld's fitness. Conditions 56%. Foley's had a great game, but he's got to defend now. And the latest scores with 4 to go. United are drawing with Villa. Sheffield United have just equalised against Charlton. As it stands, we are 6th with 4 minutes to go in the Premier League season. Please let something happen. Zonneveld throws it in. Gets it back from here, but wins the corner. Go on, Big Mike. We're going to lose you for your release clause of 5 million this summer. But boy, will it have been worth it. What a contribution you have made to this squad. Into Davis, who loses the header. Why have we only got one back? I've gone ultra defensive. Vista's taking on Foley. Please, Kev. Oh, superb. And then he's fouled. Kevin Foley, take a bow. Let's pause. Hang on a minute. What on earth is going on at the back? Why is there no one back? Foley was there. Who else is on at the minute? So we've got Leon Osman, who should have been back. And then we've got Decassi and Flamini. So Flamini, I think for the next few, you can stay back, buddy. You don't need to be up there. And then Zonneveld, he's back if needed, but he's taking them, isn't he? So Flamini will put the extra third man back. And then we can just worry about the last few minutes. These tactical decisions, I'm having to work hard for this. They've gone 4 up front, Everton. And we're just going to try and catch him on the break. Decassi's nicked it off Neville. This is the one. With 3 on 1. We've got to make it count. Decassi goes wide. Oh, the ball back's behind Osman. Oh, it's terrible. Zonneveld. Oh, what's that? Schmeichel, don't miss it. Basagno to Foley. I don't think I've ever been more nervous in a game of Football Manager. Foley down the right-hand side. Wins the free kick. 3 minutes added on. The latest scores. Still in our favour at the moment. Kevin Foley's got the free kick. Up to Flamini. Shoots. Oh, just over. Oh, that would have been something, wouldn't it? 3 minutes added on. We've got an injury from somewhere. Oh, there's 10 seconds to go. Don't you dare do this to me now. As Curtis Davis up to Peter Clark. Holds up for Flamini. Good play from the youngster. Gets it again. Finds Leon Osman. Back on. Leon Osman against his former club. Saved by the keeper. Would have been a fitting moment. Long towards Ferdinand, who wins it for Decassi. This would be some clean sheet, by the way. Flamini just hoofs it down the right. Osman will chase it. He's not going to get there. The scores are still draws elsewhere. Oh, it's got to go soon. The whistle has got to go. Paul goes for the long kick. Van der Meijde beats Zonneveld. Forced back to his keeper, though. Where is the whistle? We're nearly a minute over. There's been no stoppages here. Clark's offside. The whistle does go. If the other results stay the same, as that's listed as a comfortable win, not the word I'd use from the commentary, cheers. Well done, lads. The other results, 1-1, 0-0. Oh my word. From 17th to 6th in a season. The sun's come out, put the halo above my head, because that performance, that decision, getting Andy O'Brien up front for the last 4 or 5 weeks, and for somehow tweaking the tactic and eking that out with 10 men as well there. I'm so proud of that. That's one of my finest achievements in FM. Luton Town finished 6th. 9 million quid in the bank. Richard Hughes will deal with another day. But that should be Europe. I just want to see when's like the FA Cup final. Just to find out when we get our confirmation. Oh no. Oh no. It's not over yet. I've got too excited. Everton have got Liverpool in the FA Cup. The final is next Saturday. I need Liverpool to do a job on their Merseyside rivals. They beat them in the League Cup final this year. We're going to skip ahead 6 days because there might be some big news on the horizon. Back in a moment to see the FA Cup final score. I don't know and can't remember back in 2006 how the rules used to work, but we might be in trouble. Manchester United have won the Europa League, having finished in the bottom half. Something that might replicate real life this season, eh? Not sure they're going to win it though. And now we have got to wait for the Liverpool-Everton score. I do want to tell you one thing, though. I said Mike Zonneveld had made an impact in this team. He's won Player of the Year in the Premier League. A fantastic effort. English Footballer of the Year. And Mike Zonneveld is the man. 7.5 rating, 7 man of the match awards, 8 assists, 6 goals, and 11 yellow cards as well. He's going to be off for 5 million in the summer, but what a pro. What a player he's been. The best free agent you'll ever see, and a 5 million profit incoming. Liverpool Everton is what we're turning our attention to. What is the score going to be? Let's press continue and let's pray for a Liverpool victory. Liverpool have won on extra time. Go on, Liverpool. Luis Garcia in the 120th minute. Their third penalty of the game after they missed 2. That Knight was sent off as well. Everton continue to crumble at the end. Surely that means Europe. Surely that means Europe. We've not seen anything to suggest it. How do we find out? When do we find out? I want to know whether we've made it. Well, I've still got no news regarding Europe. I have to assume in 6th we've made it. I can't go any further because I'll be spoiling the first couple of summer signings if I do. Either way, a magnificent season for Luton Town. To be honest, 57 points is a pathetic total for 6th place. However, given that last year we were on, 37 in 17th? How many points did we get in the end? 36. So actually, if we'd have got 36 this year, we'd have probably been down. That shows how far we've come this season. By comparison, last year to finish in the top 6, you would have needed 64 points. So we've got a little bit of luck with that mid-table competitiveness. But I think we're in Europe next year and we are starting to build a squad. I've already made one signing I'm pretty pleased with on a free. We're going to try and add in a sum up when we get our budget. We are going to come back next time on Monday for a summer transfer special, possibly European qualifiers, I don't know. It's going to be a big summer. We're going to need a big squad with extra competitions and probably Thursday night football. But between now and then, we will do something a little special tomorrow. Going to answer a question I've been asked a lot in the comments and on Twitch in the last year about wage budgets and structures. So we're going to do a little special one-off video on that. But for now, what a season with Luton Town. What an occasion it's been. I have had a wonderful season, and the signings we have made, it is no doubt that they have improved our squad massively. We're a little fortunate with our points total, but it's a wonderful effort from the team. And Andy O'Brien, the star target man, not next season, but this year, he's done the job for us. If you did enjoy this one, a dramatic finale, a feature-length special, please do chuck a thumbs up on it. To make sure you don't miss the summer window and the special video tomorrow, subscribe and turn that notification bell on. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me for another season. I hope the finale was fitting of the drama of the campaign. And we'll be back next time to do it all again. But this time, probably with Thursday night football.